It seems as if MTG has lost her battle in trying to remove the speaker. Let's get into it.
Democrats, yes, Democrats, plan to protect Republican Speaker Mike Johnson this coming week by voting to block a move to oust him. That decision...
Now see, I knew that may come, but I don't see Democrats having a real issue here. Now, they may not use all the Democrats. It's like 205 or 6, maybe 8 of them. So I don't see all of them. Just some key people in Democrat-friendly areas that they may get to side with the Republicans to keep Mike Johnson in his spot. Now, of course, we all know that he's MAGA Mike Johnson, but we don't want to lose. We don't want to give Hakeem Jeffries the seat right now with Republicans still having like a 1-vote majority. So let's keep this fool here, because even though he's helping the Democrats, he's hurting the Republicans. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to pull she's trying to pull a Matt Gaetz. But it failed in her part, because nobody really liked Kevin McCarthy.
Essentially dooms Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate, which she plans to bring for a vote this week.
Mike Johnson is not capable of that job. He has proven it over and over again.
My question is, if he's not capable of the job, and I get it, who is? Because it seems like nobody, okay, they did not like Kevin McCarthy, so they got rid of him. But nobody really wanted to be the speaker. And now it seems like she's trying to get rid of Mike Johnson. But who in the Republican caucus really want to be speaker? I don't think any of them want to be. So my question is, why is she trying to get rid of him? Even when Donald Trump said he backs him. It's weird.
Now we have Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats coming out, embracing Mike Johnson with a warm hug and a big, wet, sloppy kiss.
She sounds pissed because, unlike Matt Gaetz, he got what he wanted, but she's not getting what she wants. So she sounds upset.
Greene is getting a ton of pushback, especially from fellow Republicans who are getting tired of her antics.
Nobody likes her.
I think this is all about wanting more attention and not producing actual results.
98% of us find it disgusting.
This is a distraction, and I think it's a mistake.
We're tired of the chaos. We're tired of the anarchy.
But see, that's funny, because they're tired of stuff that they caused. Everything that's going on in the House right now is of the GOP's own making, and they're saying they're tired of what they did. Democrats ain't do nothing but sit back. Democrats can't do nothing. They don't control the committees. They don't control the speakership. It's all the Republicans.
I really don't give a rat's ass what anybody up here says about what I'm doing.
Kara,
she's upset.
Marjorie Taylor Greene's 15 minutes over.
Oh no, but Marge, she really has overplayed her hand. She's a bully and she's a braggart, and it didn't work this time. Sometimes it does work for her.
She's only, I hate when people stop. Hold on.
But now,
she's only a bully and a braggart because she's in a district where, as long as she has no opposition, she's gonna win. When you have opposition, you have to be middle of the road. She can go out there and be a complete butthole because she's in a safe district.
When I find myself agreeing with 4 guys that look exactly the same, it's kind of unusual. But she's overplayed her hand badly here. Badly, actually.
But she's not out of the game.
No, are you kidding? She's a noisy, internet star. So
she drives the base.
She's not only going, Greene, against the vast majority of her colleagues in the House Republican Conference, she's also going against Donald Trump, who has decided that he's going to back Mike Johnson and doesn't want to see him thrown out. How does that
why would you try to do that during an election year? Don't make any sense.
I think that Kara is right. She's fundamentally an incredibly talented person who has a real eye for the cameras. She knows how to create a spectacle. But I think she's going to be pretty marginal when it comes to actually the decisions that are going to be made by the Republican conference.
She has no standing.
What I'm honestly struck by is the decision on the part of the Democratic leadership. You had a few Democratic members who were saying, hey, we're willing to go out there and support Mike Johnson. But the fact the leadership did this, to me, is very telling about the fact that Republicans feel very vulnerable about the threat of chaos within their conference, but I kind of think that Democrats do too. What happens if Democrats seize the speakership right now at a time when that party is very divided about the war in Israel and many other contentious
issues? They're not going to seize the speakership. I mean, the point is, the Democrats are basically saying we're going to block this motion to vacate.
I just said why.
Keep Mike Johnson in there, and one of the reasons that they're going to do this is because Johnson has actually gone to them for help on some more moderate bipartisan measures, for instance, foreign aid to Ukraine. Here is Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leader.
We need more common sense in Washington, D.C., and less chaos. The Republicans have done nothing but deliver chaos.
Lulu, are Democrats right to bail out Johnson to keep the Republican speaker in charge?
I think they're actually a little divided on this, and part of that is because you have seen Speaker Johnson take actions that actually make Democrats look bad, forcing the hand of like an anti-Semitism bill, for example, and other things.
See, lady, I don't trust that. I think you're dumb. So what I say is this: it's a very political, strategic move. Again, you do not want Hakeem Jeffries to take the speakership when the Republicans technically have a House majority. Even if it's a one-vote majority, it's their House. You don't really want to give it to them because what you're going to do is you're going to drive the Republican base. It'll be fodder for Donald Trump. It'll be look at what's going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene now. It'll be fodder for them. It'll feed into their base to say, look at what the Democrats are trying to do. They're trying to make a one-party government. We need a two-party system, and there's no checks and balances because they control the speakership, the White House, and the Senate. So that'll rally the troops. So I think what Hakeem Jeffries is doing is he's saying, hey, let's get some of our guys in safe districts that we can keep their seats no matter what, and get them to say, hey, we're gonna block Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate. Now, because of this, she may not even bring it up to the floor, and that's what they want. Like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna show. You know what I got. You know what I can play. I can play this hand. You know what I got. So Marjorie Taylor Greene will say, you know what? I'm gonna lose this. So why try? She can do that. If she don't do that, then Hakeem Jeffries got no choice but to go ahead and say, okay, guys, pull the trigger, keep Mike Johnson in his spot. Not all Democrats got to vote for this, so they can go back to their district. They can go back to their districts and say, hey, we never wanted Mike Johnson. That's why we voted no. But the guys that are in safe districts, they can go back and say, hey, we want to get rid of the chaos. You know what I'm saying? So it's a very political, strategic move that the Democrats are playing. They think they're going to win the House. They think they're going to win the House in 24. They think they're going to win the Senate in 24. They think they got the White House in 24. So let's go ahead and use this chaos, just like Donald Trump want to use the chaos on the border. Let's use this Republican infighting to our advantage. So that's what I think the Democrats are doing. What do you think?